Hi, my name is Evan. Today I am reading Who Would Win? Ultimate Reptile Rumble by Jerry Plotted, illustrated by Rob Bolster. Welcome to the Ultimate Reptile Rumble. 12 fierce reptiles are going to battle it out. Who do you think will win? Saltwater crocodile. Did you know saltwater crocodiles can weigh a ton? They can be 20 feet long. Math fact. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Name fact, they are nicknamed Salty. It is simple. If we allowed the saltwater crocodile in this book, it would win the competition. This ferocious creature is the largest reptile in the world. It can swim fast, jump completely out of the water, and move quickly on land. Look at that mouth. We will save it for another time. Leatherback turtle. Crocodiles, alligators, turtles, snakes, lizards, amphibians, and tatora are in a group of animals called reptiles. Scientists call them reptilia. Dating fact, amphibians are burrowing reptiles. Living fossil, the tatora is the only living branchocephalian. All the others are extinct. Did you know reptiles are cold-blooded? The leatherback turtle, the leatherback sea turtle, is the largest turtle in the world, weighing up to 1,500 pounds. It is not fair for it to fight a small lizard or a small snake. Sorry, leatherback sea turtle, you cannot be in this competition. Reticulated python. The longest snake in the world is the reticulated python. It is simply too long for this bracketed battle. How could it even fight a flowerpot snake that is as small as your little finger? Fact, a reticulated python grows up to be 25 feet long. That's about as long as a school bus. Fact, reptiles have dry, scaly skin. Did you know the heaviest snake in the world is the green anaconda? Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon is the largest lizard on Earth. Don't be greedy, Komodo dragon. You already have your own book. At 10 feet long, you are too big. Sorry, you're not welcome in the Ultimate Reptile Rumble competition. Fact, Komodo dragons have mouths full of dangerous bacteria. They also have blood thinners in their saliva. Fun fact, the study of reptiles is called herpetology. That's it, the saltwater crocodile, leatherback turtle, reticulated python, and Komodo dragon are out. Goodbye. Now on to the rumble. Green Mamba versus Gila Monster. Round 1, match 1. Let the show begin. Our first fight in the competition is a Green Mamba versus a Gila Monster. When a reptile loses, it is out of the contest. The Green Mamba is a venomous snake. Color fact, the Black Mamba is actually silver. It is named for its gums. Species fact, this eastern green mamba prefers to live in a tree. Only a few lizards in the world are venomous. The Gila monster is one of them. Gila monsters live most of their lives underground. Fact, venom is poison. Both reptiles decide to get some sun. The green mamba comes down from the shade of a tree as the Gila monster climbs out of an underground burrow. The snake spots the lizard. The Gila monster is slow and no match for the shifty green mamba. The green mamba immediately attacks and bites the Gila monster, injecting it with its venom. The fight is over. Green mamba wins. Poison fact, some venom affects your nerves. Other venom damages your heart. Chihuahua versus amphibian. Round 1, match 2. The Chihuahua is a lizard with a very clever defensive behavior. When threatened, it crawls into a crack in a rock and expands its body. It blows up like a balloon. This makes it impossible to wrestle out of a crevice. Large number fact. There are about 6,000 different species of lizards. Maybe we should have written a book, an Ultimate Lizard Rumble book. The next fight features an amphibian. Everyone has heard of snakes, crocodiles, and lizards, but amphibians have no respect or publicity. Not many people know about them. Name fact, amphibians are also called legless lizards or worm lizards. Species fact, this one is a black and white speckled amphibian. The amphibian tries to bite the lizard. The chihuahua fights back. The chihuahua's legs give it an advantage. It bounces around and bites the amphibian in the head and neck. The fight is over. Chihuahua wins. Confusing. An amphibian is not a reptile. Amphibians are frogs, toads, salamanders, caecilians, and newts. Research and learn. Learn the difference between an amphibian and an amphibian. Fertilance versus snapping turtle. Round 1, match 3. The fertilance is one of the deadliest snakes on Earth. Yikes, they have extra long fangs. When they bite, they inject a large amount of venom into their victim. Humans need to totally avoid the fertilance. Fun fact, snakes do not chew their food. They only eat things they can swallow whole. A snapping turtle has a powerful jaw. Its bite hurts. Some turtles can completely hide in the shell, but a snapping turtle cannot pull itself all the way in. Fact, an alligator snapping turtle is the largest snapping turtle. Dry fact, turtles do not have teeth. The snapping turtle is too big for the fertilance to swallow, so it should have no interest in the turtle. The turtle gets too close. The fertilance is an aggressive snake. Heat fact, the fertilance is a pit viper. It has organs called pits in front of its eyes. The snake can sense your body heat. The fertilance bites the snapping turtle in the neck. It happens too fast for the turtle to respond. The venom affects the snapping turtle's nerves. The turtle has trouble walking. Then the turtle stops breathing. Fertilance wins. Gavial versus sea iguana. Round 1, match 4. A gavial is a crocodile-type reptile with a sword-shaped snout. Its mouth is perfect for catching fish. Fact, a gavial or gharial is also called a fish-eating crocodile. When people see an iguana, they think of a dinosaur. Dinosaurs probably looked a lot like iguanas. They have long tails. There are land iguanas and sea iguanas. This sea iguana lives in the Galapagos Islands. Fact, the sea iguana eats seaweed. History fact, the iguanodon was the second dinosaur ever discovered. It was named after the iguana. The gavial's teeth are much larger than the iguana's teeth. The gavial has a stronger tail. They fight back. They fight. A bite here, a bite there. They wrestle from the land to the water. Chomp, chomp, snap. Shape fact, crocodiles have U-shaped heads. Alligators have U-shaped heads. If you wrote this book, would you say the gavial has a sword-shaped head, an eye-shaped head, or a scissor-shaped head? Gavial wins. Gecko. Okay, time to take a break. We thought about putting a gecko in this fighted bracket, but geckos are too small for this book. Look, geckos are very colorful. They should be in a color pigment, not a fight. Fact, geckos are lizards. Wow, there are about 1,500 different species of geckos. Did you know some geckos can walk upside down on glass surfaces? Tatara. This reptile is too special to be in this battle. Tatara, don't get hurt. You are a living fossil. This reptile looks like a lizard, but it is from a group of mostly extinct reptiles called Rhynchocephalia. Strange fact, Tataras have a third eye on the top of their skull. Scientists think it is used to regulate body heat. Geographic fact, Tataras live only on the island off of New Zealand. Rhynchocephalia fossils have been found more than 200 million years old. Their ancestors lived with the dinosaurs. Inland taipan versus skink. Round 1, match 5. Back to the tournament. The inland taipan is considered one of the deadliest snakes on Earth. It is also rare. It lives in the desert of Central Australia. Yikes, one inland taipan bite has enough venom to kill 100 people. Fun fact, a snake can flick its tongue without opening its mouth. The tongue is hidden in a sheath. Color fact, the blue tongue helps scare predators away. Skinks are burrowing lizards. They prefer to be underground. In this book, we are using the blue-tongued skink. They don't like to let go after they bite. The inland taipan moves across the ground. The skink sneaks up from an underground tunnel and bites the snake. The blue-tongued skink doesn't bite in a fatal spot. The snake turns around and bites and ejects its venom into the blue-tongued skink. Inland taipan fact, it is also called a fierce snake. It has fierce venom, not a fierce personality. The venom only takes 30 seconds to work. The skink stops moving. Nickname fact, this skink is also called Bluey. Inland taipan wins. The inland taipan is moving to the next round. Box turtle versus green sea turtle. Round 1, match 6. These turtles are called box turtles because they can pull their tails, legs, and head into their shells and be closed in like a box. If you live in North America, you might find one in your neighborhood. Age fact, a box turtle can live to be 100 years old. Heat fact, to warm up, the reptile goes inside and basks in the sun. The box turtle can swim, but it prefers to walk on land. It is a terrestrial turtle. Definition: terrestrial means on the earth. This is a green sea turtle. Sea turtles cannot walk on land, but they are great swimmers. These turtles spend their whole lives in the ocean. They come ashore only to lay their eggs. Wet fact: an aquatic animal lives in the water. It would be almost impossible for these two turtles to meet in the wild. A sea turtle is much, much larger than a box turtle. If they were the same size, the green sea turtle would have an advantage in the water. Battle fact: this match is freshwater versus saltwater. Versus fact: small versus big. The box turtle takes one look at the giant sea turtle and closes itself inside its box shell. It refuses to come out. The box turtle forfeits the match. Green sea turtle wins. Scale fact: the hard scales on the turtle shell are all called scutes. Most turtles have 13 scutes. Green mamba versus chihuahua. Round 2, match 1. We started with 12 reptiles in round 1. Now we've made it to the second round. Only 6 reptiles are left in this bracketed fight. After this round, there will be 3 reptiles left. Mamba fact: there are 4 types of mambas: black, Jamisons, eastern green, and western green. Mambas are the fastest snake in the world. This camouflaged mamba prefers to stay up in the trees where the leaves are green, just like its scales. It sees the chihuahua and slithers down for a closer look. Chihuahuas are herbivores. They eat flowers, leaves, and some fruits. They have no interest in eating green mambas. The chihuahua sees the deadly green snake. Try home fact: chihuahuas live in the desert. The chihuahua sneaks into a crack and waits. When the green mamba snoops around, the chihuahua stays motionless, hoping the snake will lose interest. The chihuahua does not want to be eaten by the snake. The chihuahua expands its body as it puffs up. A loose boulder falls and squishes the green mamba's head. Chihuahua wins. On to the next round. Fer-de-lance versus gavial. Round 2, match 2. The aggressive fer-de-lance is the deadliest snake in Central and South America. It causes more injuries than alligators and crocodiles. It ambushes small animals. Surprise fact: an ambush is a sneak attack. Watch out! Fer-de-lance, danger! Scientists that study the rainforest have to be cautious around them. The fish-eating gavial has interlocked teeth. It also has sharper teeth than crocodile, alligators, or caiman. Gavial will not attack a human. Definition: interlocking means parts that fit together. Did you know snakes smell with their forked tongues? The fer-de-lance is an excellent swimmer. It swims across the stream without knowing the gavial is underwater, patiently waiting for a fish to swim by. Zap! The snake is mistaken for a fish, and the gavial slices the fer-de-lance before it even has a chance to defend itself. The gavial is lucky. The fer-de-lance did not have time to inject venom. Gavial wins. Inland taipan versus green sea turtle. Round 2, match 3. If we wrote the most dangerous snake book, the inland taipan would be number 1. It is scary and nasty. So sorry, boom sling, cottonmouth, rattlesnake, sea snake, copperhead, king cobra, and puff adder. You all don't measure up. Turtles beware. A young green sea turtle will eat meat and fish. An adult green sea turtle will eat seaweed and seagrass. The green sea turtle would have no interest in eating a snake. The green sea turtle is an herbivore. Definition: herbivores eat plants. Sea turtle fact: there are 7 species of sea turtles: leatherback, green, hawksbill, Kemp's ridley, olive ridley, flatback, and loggerhead. The inland taipan is from the inland desert. The green sea turtle is from the ocean. There are places on Earth where the desert meets the ocean. The snake could never swallow a giant turtle. The green sea turtle shuffles ashore. The inland taipan uses the shell, sees and smells the turtle. The 2 reptiles get closer. The turtle senses danger and goes back in the ocean and swims away. The inland taipan wins and is going on to the finals. Inland taipan wins. Round robin. Oh no! We started with 12 reptiles. Due to the math, there are only 3 reptiles left. In a bracketed tournament with 16 competitors, we would have had the reptile final 4. We now need a round robin type of championship finals. Permanent fact. A round robin is when everyone in the bracket has to play everyone else in the bracket. We will use letters instead of numbers. A, Chihuahua. B, Gavial. C, Inland Taipan. A will fight B. A will fight C. B will fight C. The reptile with the best record will win. May the best reptile win. A, Chihuahua versus B, Gavial. It's a lizard versus a crocodile type. A plant eater versus a fish eater. The Chihuahua has come a long way. Can it continue? The Gavial has a tricky mouth and could use its tail as a weapon. Dental fact. Some Gavials have 100 teeth. The smaller Chihuahua doesn't stand a chance. How could it fight the larger Gavial? Puffing itself up will not work. The Gavial uses its tail like a whip. Smack! Gavial wins. In the round robin, both contestants have to fight again. Rest up, Chihuahua. A, Chihuahua versus C, Inland Taipan. Round 3, match 2. The Chihuahua recovers from the first fight and now faces the Inland Taipan. It is not looking good for the Chihuahua. Soccer fact. The first round of the World Cup is round robin. Every country must play a match against every other country. It's a lizard versus snake. 4 legs versus no legs. No poison versus venom. Teeth versus fangs. Common occurrence. Often a venomous snake will bite without releasing venom. The Chihuahua trots away from the Inland Taipan. The snake follows. The Inland Taipan strikes. Ouch! Its fangs pierce the Chihuahua and the Inland Taipan injects venom. The fight is over. Inland Taipan wins. Good night, Chihuahua. You are out. There's one fight left. Final match. Both reptiles have won a match in the round robin. This fight will settle it. The winner will be champion of the Ultimate Reptile Rumble. B, Gavial versus C, Inland Taipan. Round 3, match 3. This fight is sharp teeth and more teeth versus deadly venom. 4 legs versus no legs. Crocodilia versus Serpentis. Classification fact. Crocodiles, alligators, caimans, and gavials are in a group called Crocodilia. Serpentis. Snake. Scientific classification of snakes. The gavial sees the Inland Taipan. The snake would love to slither over and put its fangs into the gavial. The snake is too slow. The gavial quickly turns its head and one of its teeth smacks the Inland Taipan. The snake is wounded. The gavial wins. This is one way the competition might have ended. Write your own ending or think of a new version of an Ultimate Rumble look. So, until next time, bye.